Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Interleague baseball on MLB the Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you'll break the bat as you drive back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one in the air, center field. Rafaela makes the play, and it's out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Fenway, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Sonny Gray.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Ripped to short. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Rafael Devers getting ready to hit. This one in the air. Contreras drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here at Fenway Park, top of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. So up next, Brendan Donovan. That one outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. No score here in the second. Outside. Now 3-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's high.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting 7.
So digging in, Jordan Walker. Donovan, the lead runner at second. Nootbaar at first. 1 gone. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Bases loaded. 1 away. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. Bregman for 1, and that's 2.
Boys are ready to make the play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning,
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Trevor Story. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Scott makes the catch. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And that one hit to first. Boots it. Still fires to first. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. The shortstop
2-1.
takes the ball. Top of the third, no score. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And here is
That miss,
Alec
that's the ball.
Burleson. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Not in time.
He's in
Great
there.
effort, but it's an infield hit.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Nolan Arenado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Line to left. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Cards on the board with this double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. And now, Connor Wong. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Sends it across to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne Rafaela. One out, bases empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Ball.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran will hit next. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walker snags it, and that is that. And the Red Sox leave one. They still trail 1-0. Back now at Fenway. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one missed. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski preparing to come on if needed. Bernardino warming up as well. Misses outside, and the count's full.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next, Jordan Walker. Ground ball right side, could be two. Fires to second for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. On the corner at the knees for a strike. This one in the air. Casas should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Cards leave one. They lead it 1-0. Bottom four. Here's Rafael Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets under it and pops it up. Wynn makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now let's go, relax.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
Everybody favors we can give you up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Story now. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and Story is out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. One down, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
On the ground to short. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Two outs. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. So one left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That one to first, and that's just foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Just missed. Hit on the ground to short. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway, now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weisser, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Wilson, a left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. High fly ball out towards left field. And it bangs off the monster. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Let's get started.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Rafael Devers up to hit. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Tristan Casas.
Now let's go to Light City.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Two outs. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
That's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners
2-1.
on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. Connor
3-1.
Wong waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Nootbaar drop step going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slate.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now here is Jordan Walker. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Victor Scott digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. That one not close. And now 3-2. Mason Wynn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And down on strikes he goes. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Leahy. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And that's down and away. And that's way high. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now that is left fielder.
Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Walker sizes this one up, puts it away for the out, and there's 2 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. Rafaela leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw.
Hey.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it for the K. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1.
Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up. What now? jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Chapman now 1-run game. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And there's a base hit to left. And that puts the tying run on base.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count. Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Swings through that one.
You tie a guy up like that, and you're feeling like you are in command.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matthew Liberatore.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Thomas Sajazi now in the game as he takes over at third. Now it's Devers at the plate. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match, you know.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Too high, and now it's 3-1. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4. Here's Trevor Story now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. That's towards center. Scott settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering upstairs. In the air, right field, and it's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
One out left for the Cardinals. And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. They're down to their final strike.
2-2.
The Cards down to their final strike. Stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's hard hit on the line. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. When you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.